The man accidentally discovered a pile of flour in front of his door, but he didn't pay much attention to it at the time. However, when he walked a little further, he found the same flour in a flower bed. This immediately aroused his suspicions. So, while pretending to buy breakfast, he secretly put a handful of flour into his pocket when the vendor wasn't looking. Then he returned to the previous spot and cleaned up the flour. But just then, he heard a neighbor greeting him. To avoid raising suspicion, the man quickly made up an excuse and left. He also cleaned up the flour he had originally found. Next, he deliberately walked near the neighbor's house and quietly scattered the flour in a corner. However, just as he was about to turn back home, he suddenly spotted a suspicious man, who seemed to be looking for something. The man immediately returned home and peeked through the door. Sure enough, the mysterious man came near his house. At that moment, there was only a door separating them. A strange atmosphere surrounded the man, but in the end, the mysterious man didn't open the door, because he still had doubts. He didn't understand why the flour disappeared near the man's house. So, the mysterious man turned and walked across the street. That's when he saw the flour the man had scattered. He followed the trail of flour to the neighbor's doorstep. The man watched everything from his hiding spot. When the mysterious man left, the man finally relaxed his guard. It turned out the mysterious man was an undercover agent. He reported everything to his superiors, but his superiors still suspected the man was the undercover agent, because they had intercepted a telegram. The telegram mentioned the man, but there was no direct evidence to prove he was the undercover agent. That night, the leader and his team arrived at the man's door. The man immediately sensed something was wrong. He handed a grenade to his wife and told her, "If my cover is blown, throw the grenade into the living room to create an explosion. That way, you'll have time to escape." After saying this, he opened the door to greet the leader. The leader entered the house and said he was there to deliver a gift. But the man knew the leader's visit was not that simple. Sure enough, after sitting down, the leader began testing the man. He showed him a photo of the man's fallen comrade, hoping to catch a glimpse of any reaction. At that moment, outside the house, a team of agents was waiting in ambush. If they could find evidence, they would confirm the man was the undercover agent. But to their surprise, the man's expression remained unchanged. Frustrated, the leader stood up and left, temporarily abandoning the interrogation. However, even as he left, the leader still suspected the man was the undercover agent. He ordered his team to monitor the man closely. Do you think the man's undercover identity can remain hidden?